Hey, Dr. Stanzel, it's Ashley Allen. Today is September 12th, 2018. This is microbiology. This is week 2, lab 2, but part 1 of the video, if that makes sense. This is on the bacterial enumeration, dilutions, and plate counts. So the first thing we did was pour the agar plates, which I did yesterday. It took some time. So let me put my mask on, and I'm going to face the camera down so you can see what I was doing. And there's our agar plates. So here's a few of our agar plates. Pull them over so you can see them. And here's our test tubes. I had my yeast, which we no longer need. And so what we did so far is I was able to, each one of these tubes, as the instruction shows, has 2.25 milliliters of distilled water in each one. And then, there's 10-1, 10-2, 10-3, and we go up to 6. Same with our agar plates, right? So we have 6 of these, all labeled, and these have dried for over 24 hours. So what we do now is 10-1 of our test tube. You can see it's a little cloudy. Has 0.25 milliliters in it. And after I piped it out really well, then I took another 0.25 milliliters and put it in 10-2. Washed it out really well and took 0.25 milliliters into 10-3. So the point is, just like the name of our lab, things are becoming more and more diluted. So now that we did all that, I decided to start the agar process with you so you can observe me. I do have my mask on, so I'm not breathing too hard and exposing my germs. So what we do next is I'm going to take 10-1, uncover it. I know I don't have my gloves on right now. I did wash my hands very, very thoroughly. So here we are having an error already. I will confess to that. So from 10-1 and 10-1 agar, what I'm going to take this time actually is 0.125 milliliters. That's just a little bit. Sometimes that can be challenging to see. So 0.25 on here is half, there we go, of 0.5. There we go. I'm shaking it out so you can see that. So 10-1 tube into 10-1 agar. So I'm going to cover this up, try to have the least amount of exposure, and I'm going to do the same thing with all the corresponding test tubes and agar plates. So here we are with the test tube 10-2. Again, I kind of squeeze it out and push it back in. I want to see how much I get here. 0.125. Really shake it in there and put away my tube and cover my agar plate. This is going to keep going. Obviously, the higher the number, 10-6 will probably be the most diluted. But we don't know for sure. So now we're on 10-3. We're going to know on the second part of the video. There you are. I wanted to double check. So I'm going to keep doing this all the way till 10-6. And then I'm going to put these 6 things on a nice clean plate in my incubation period for 12 hours. The lid is up. Then I'm going to flip them over for 36 hours. And we're going to start part 2 of our lab. Thanks.